You know, some good old games never get the chance to get remastered or get that much reviews by many people on YouTube, besides me, of course. Anyways, you pretty much know about Clayfighter, where you play the characters, they fight back. But on here, they got different upgrades. They got like a few characters that brought back in the franchise. Bonkers has a different upgrade since his last appearance from the first game. And so is Bad Mr. Frosty, and he looks all buffed up. He's voiced by the legendary Jim Cummings. There's Rob Pearson as the clown. Rank Wilkers in this game, and so is Charmander Adler. Charles Adler, who plays Dr. Killong, who's actually the main villain of this game. So it doesn't matter which Clayfighter character you play, you'll probably get like the ending credits of the titles. Lots of people think this game is rather bad because it gets annoying after a while when they talk non-stop. Every time they get hit or fight someone. Oh yeah, and they got fatality. Like the same as Mortal Kombat. Instead of fatality, it's fatality. That's pretty awesome, which you don't see that in the original Clayfighter games. But I think my favorite character from this game is Icky Bob Clay. Or at first I thought it was a woman, because of that voice. But Icky Bob Clay looks way different. I like the design of Iggy Bob Clay. And that looks like Jack Skellington's design, but Pumpkin style. And you can tell they are done by stop motion. And everything in the background is CGI 3D backgrounds. Not to mention the soundtrack really fits the moment in this game's fighting skills. You've pretty much seen this all before. You've played the characters, show how they fight, and every time they take damage they leave a few stuff behind, which you keep seeing scattered around. Also, if you see up here, you get the most combo powers. Those right where the blue lights are glowing, the much damage you take the characters, the more you'll get the combo attacks. I love different animations to these characters taking damage, fighting, and when they're about to meet their defeat. Yep, that line. I love it when he says, "Not the face." This one has very great humor in it. And it does make me laugh a bit. Clayfighter only ended in the late 90s and did not get a fully restored gameplay. It was going to be on the DS, but it got cancelled. And then 2016, they were going to bring it back. Like for the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360. Unfortunately, that got cancelled too. Well, probably pretty soon in the near future, we'll probably get our favorite characters come back. Speaking of the characters, which I could have said earlier, in less than 4 minutes, and well, 5 minutes in. there's like a very interesting character you can play in the game, named like Earthworm Jim. Yes, that's right. The legendary video game character since 1994 is in this game. You can play as him. That's awesome. You can change the level designs of the game being hard, difficult, or easy. You unlock like a few characters like Dr. Clayling as the final boss, Sumo Santa. Yes, that's right, Sumo Santa. That's in this game, and you play him. And the most forgettable character that only had like one game appearance, Booger Man. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nobody remembers who Booger Man is. He had his own video game on both systems, Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. They play basically the same, but the Sega Genesis has better quality and better sound effect. And he's kind of a sloppy, disgusting superhero that uses his boogers as weapons. But I'll get to him some other time. He does play in this game pretty well, using farting attacks, punching attacks as well. It's really kind of cool that we see these amazing Clayfighter characters end up in a pretty great epic fight. They appear on the Nintendo 64 ever since 1997, and their last appearance from 1998 is Spectre's Cut. They play basically the same. Except you get like seeing new interesting characters in the game besides the ones we have. And a pretty awesome intro that's pretty catchy. Oh yeah, not to mention Lockjaw was going to be appear in the game, but they didn't have it. And then, and that's a pretty cool intro. You play these new interesting characters like Lady Serenity, Taffy, which I forgot to mention that's in this game, and that hopping rabbit from the sequel. These little voodoo guys. High Five. The game does play basically the same as the original Clayfighter 63 and the third. The backgrounds, though, some of them will be different areas, but still, we get pretty awesome Clayfighter characters to fight as. And I like the idea that Sumo Santa becomes the final boss. So overall, that both of these games are pretty great. Sure, most of you might disagree with me, but I find both of these games pretty interesting, fun to play. Even though I never own Clayfighter Director's Cut, but I only got the 63 and the third. So I had to give both of these games an 8 out of 10, and from being great successful games. great voice acting, amazing graphics. It's all I can say is it's probably worth your money playing them. I'm Eli Martinez saying, thanks for looking up my video, mates. See you around. Goodbye.